It is coming. It is coming.
Hello, everyone. I am Krooked, and this is Unscripted, where I take a completely unscripted look at a game and give it a 1 through 10 rating. If you were here for the last couple of episodes, you know that I'm currently doing a Disney little thing because, well, I'm in Disney World. Well, when all these are recorded, anyway. So, anyone who has grown up knows this movie, knows this scene. It doesn't matter if you're 30, 40, 50, or 2. You've seen this movie. And if you haven't, what the hell is wrong with you? Go watch it. If you haven't made your kids watch it yet, what is wrong with you? Make them go watch it. So Toy Story 2, it was kind of a phenomena. So was Toy Story. They're just fantastic. And out of that came games. The first game was on the Super Nintendo and I believe the Sega Genesis as well. And it was just called Toy Story, and you played as Andy, and you had to fight with Buzz and all this other stuff, and the game was known for being awful. This game wasn't as bad. It's open world 3D environment. So, you know, a lot of these games kind of get the short end of the stick nowadays because, well, they're dated, and they're not always the best. This one, I have some fond memories of, because I remember the second movie came out sometime around my birthday, or Christmas, one of the two. I don't remember exactly which one. I just remember that I got this as a gift. And when I got this as a gift, I was super excited, and I remember my friends would come over for days to play it, and it was just a really, really, really good time. So going back to it later, just to see some of the things that we in modern games take for granted, it's really cool to see that here, because this is just an old school game with a ton of different things that we have today that we didn't realize were going to be as groundbreaking and as essential for gaming as they were back then. Like, just that simple aiming feature to take down things standard in gaming today, pretty new concept back in these days. So I love the fact that there's voice in this. And I also love that I can charge up Buzz's little blaster. I can double jump, which seems accurate. I can also do his weird, like, spinny McDoodle. And apparently I can charge that up, too. Oh, to become, like, Dancing Senor Buzz. And I get dizzy. That makes sense. This is so cool, because it kind of shows you Andy's house, and you get to go through it. The reason why I'm playing Toy Story specifically is because when you watch this, we're going to be visiting Hollywood Studios. Which, by the way, you're probably going to see some vlog stuff on the channel related to it, too, after we get back. But we're going to be in Hollywood Studios, which means we're going to become a toy. We have reservations at this place called Roundup Rodeo, where you become one of Andy's toys, and you get to eat dinner while hanging out with the rest of his toys. So, it's really cool, and, you know, the theming of Disney always nails it, knocks it out of the park. So this game, other than being an early 3D game and having, you know, some of the flaws of an early 3D game, it's still really pretty. Buzz looks like Buzz. The other characters look like other characters. It has full motion video. It has voice acting. Like, there's a lot in this game that you wouldn't think would exist in an older game. I'm actually really impressed. The controls are solid, and okay, so defeat the robot to get a token. Oh, God! Is there like a secret to beating this thing? Or maybe I have to charge up? Okay. Camera controls kind of suck, but that's 90s gaming in a nutshell. No games had good camera controls back then. Okay, so I just have to run away until he's out of energy, and then I have to shoot him. But just how open and cool this is. Like, you get to explore the whole world, and you get to see that they're, like, packing up to move, or this is just a bunch of storage that they haven't gotten to. It's kind of cool. And, you know, you can aim during things and get out of it. Like, overall, it's a pretty cool game. It's not the best thing ever, of course. Wow, that did a lot of damage. But it's definitely not bad. I would say, you know, if I was comparing this to Going Quackers, which they're from the same era, really. This is just PlayStation. The other one is Super Nintendo. Or not Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. This is a lot more playable and probably a lot more accessible to everyone. So, say I had kids and I was playing, you know, Disney games with them. The first one I'd probably let them play is Going Quackers, because that would be one where they don't really have to be good. They can get used to it, and they can get used to a lot of the basics in a game that is going to help them out. And then after Going Quackers, I would 100% give them this as their second game. Just because it's a lot of the same, and yeah, it doesn't look the best, but hey, it's like, hey, you're playing with toys. Toys don't always have to look great, right? And, wow. Yeah, let's exit level.
And beyond!
So, this game has a purpose, and again, I think it's going to be something that a lot more people just want to play and have fun with. It looks like each level has multiple objectives, and I'm pretty sure it does from what I remember. You can save, you can select between different levels. It's just a fun open-world game with a lot of unlockable stuff. You can go to Andy's neighborhood, you can go there. I believe Pizza Planet's a level later on, and it's fun.
Woody once risked his life to save me.
And the fact that you get the actual movie scenes, too, that just pushes it way above where it would be. So, you know, Donald Duck's Going Quackers, I gave that a 6.5 because it's not for everyone. This game, though, I would give this probably an 8.5. It's not good-looking enough to be a solid 10, of course, or even a 9, really. And it has some problems. I'm never going to deny those problems. However, it's also fun, and it feels like you're playing with toys. Which, if you're playing a Toy Story game, what's better than feeling like you're playing with toys? I think that's exactly how this game should be, especially since there's unlocks and upgrades and stuff that you can get. This game just knocks it out of the park with the things that it needs to do. The sound is great. It sounds like you're playing with toys. It sounds like stuff from the movie. This game doesn't do very much wrong. What it does do wrong, it does pretty wrong, and it can get kind of frustrating and just bad. The camera controls, like, there's literally none. Moving the right analog stick, nothing. This is inverted, which drives me crazy. But again, sound is great. The music's great. Graphics are pretty good for the era. It's an open world. You're going to have a lot of fun with this. Even if you're not playing it with a kid, you're going to have a fun time with this. So like I said, this is a solid 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. And go ahead and like this video if you liked it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what games you want to see me play, or what your memories of Toy Story are, because everyone has memories of Toy Story. And then don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that way you never miss out on an Unscripted. And other than that, I will see you next time on Unscripted. Bye!